Good day, everyone. It's me, Puina, and I would like to welcome you all back to my Puina's Tech Light channel. Today's agenda will be on comments on Python, but you can use comments in any programming languages. Comments is a very good practice for the programmers. Uh, it will remind you in future. For example, you wrote a code today and you have put the comments about that code, what that section or that particular specific line code is doing, and you have multiple number of lines. Okay, and you have come back again maybe after 4 or 5 months, and when you open up that same code, the comments that you have commented will remind you the codes that you have created. If this practice is not used, sometimes you will forget, and it will be difficult to remember what you are doing. It doesn't mean that you will not be able to find out again what the code is all about, but obviously you will have to invest more time to find out what was the code for. Also, the comments is very helpful for the peers. For example, if you're working in a team and you have a project, and your team colleagues are taking care of some um, section of the code, and when they share among the team colleagues, if there is a comment, then anyone will be easy to recognize what the code is all about and what it is for. So it's a very good practice. Always comment when you write codes. Don't forget that. Now, coming to the small slide that I prepared. So Python comments, it can be done on two types. The first one is using the symbol hash. So any comments in the Python's code, if you start with hash, then it will ignore that line which comes after the hash. So secondly, the position of comment, how you want to comment, can be done in three ways. The first one is you can put the comment uh, same line maybe on top of your code or below it. Below, basically we don't do, but I think keeping the comments on top of your code, it make more sense. So that is the first way. Secondly, um, on the side of your code, after writing your code, you can just start with the hash symbol and just comment on it. So that is the second option. And the third one you can see here, uh, this is called multiple line comments. So for the multiple line comments, you can comment multiple lines, but the point is you should start with hash. Okay, so this is the first method of using the hash. Okay, this is the example that I have provided. This is the first one. So you can see There's the code print hello world, and the code, the comment using the hash sign. And this is the second example. I have commented on the second, on the side of the script code. There you are, my first comment. Then here using the multiple lines, but starting with hash. All right. Now the second type is using the three quotes. This is good when you have lots of lines. For example, if you have 7 8 lines, it's not handy to start always with hash. Instead, what you can do is you can start the comment with the three quotes, and then you can finish the comment with the three quotes, and you can write the comments within that quotations, the start and before the closing three quotes. Okay, so these are the two types. And one more thing I want to mention about the second three quote types is that Python ignores the string literals, okay, that are not assigned to a variable. Until unless you are not assigning to any variables on the string, then it ignore the string literals, and we can add multiple strings, okay, on that code within that codes. Okay, that's it. And let me show you the example of the commands. The first thing is you should have your Python installed on your system. If you don't know how to install, or you have not still installed the Python on your system, you can check out my first video, which is a guide to the installations of the Python on Windows 10 operating system, which also applies to all the Windows operating system. Okay, so now you can type Python. So for me, I have already installed on my system, so there you are. So I have to click on this and it will open the idle Python. Okay, so I have already opened it. Okay, there you are. The next thing is I will open the file where we can do the coding. Okay, so let's take that first example that I have given. Okay, this is the first example. Okay, there you are. Then you can place it here, and you can set this one. Okay, then I will save on my desktop, and then Python, then codes, then comments one. Okay, there you are. Let me do some modifications. Okay, there you are. Comment. So when you start the comment starting with the hash symbol, you can see the lines followed is red in colored. So this means Python will ignore these strings which are just after this hash sign. Okay, so let's check out. Okay, so you can see hello world, and it has ignored this one. Okay, this is the first type. Also you can keep behind this, but it doesn't look good, and I think It doesn't make much sense on this, but still you'll be able to run it. It's the same thing, right? So, but it's always suggestible to keep the comments on top. Okay. The second positions of the comment you can put just after the quote, and it should start with the hash sign. So you can see the color after the hash sign. My first comment is the strings are red in color, which says that the Python will ignore the comments. Okay, let's run it again. There you are. Okay, so hello one is printing out and we are good. And the last one is multi lines that I have uh, shown you on the slides. Okay, so if you want to make 2 lines, then you can use hash, or you can just keep on using the hash lines if you want to have 10, 20, whatever. But as long as you start the comment with the hash, then we're good. So you can see the first hash, I mean the comment, my first, it's red, then followed by comment, so it is also red. It's a good sign, so we are good. So if we want to run, and again let's check it out, so we are good. Okay, this is the second, I mean the third position, how you can use the comment using the hash first type method. Okay, the last one is the using the double triple or three quotes. Let's try this out. Okay, I don't have to copy, but let me just use quotes here. Okay, so it's a quotes. Okay, my first command, then you should close. Okay, don't forget to close. Okay, then we are good. All right, let's check it out. Wow, there you go. There you go. So it's not giving out any kind of error. Okay, let's try using the single quotations, what it does. Okay, single quotations. Okay, okay, run. Still we are good. Okay, so this is all about the comments. So it's a very good practice to summarize, and you should always use comments in any programming languages when you do programming, or also if you are managing a team or you are a team lead, you should always suggest or give advice to your team members to always use quotes on the code they are writing or coding. So that will be a good practice for everyone. Also, you can remember in future if there is any issues, definitely the comment will give you hints what the code is all about, and it will take less time in future for any kind of troubleshooting or reading the codes. Thank you so much. I hope you like it. If you like the video, the tutorial, then please like and also please subscribe the channel. And if you have any comments or anything, you can just write down on the comment sections and I will reply on the comments. Thank you so much. Have a good day. See you. Bye.